up, my man of society? It is your host with the most, Shadow Loke, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys like, comment, all that good stuff. It does help my channel get into the algorithm. That's how YouTube pushes me if you guys were to subscribe. So, give you some time to go ahead and do that right now. Hit that like and the subscribe. Now, what we're going to get into is something I was asked on my other channel a lot. Next to, I think, the Savage Studio thing, I think this is the other video that has been most requested by people. I got a ton of emails and comments and stuff like that. It was crazy, right? I didn't even know what was going on at the time. Right, an incident that happened between Swifty Blue and King Little G, right? And then I also got asked for my opinions about American Cholo and, Adam22, right? Beef, right? Between whether YouTubers or rappers, whatever, my opinion overall, what do I think about the overall situation? We'll start off with the King Little G and Swifty incident first. So, I had seen videos and it was brought to my attention that, apparently King Little G said he smacked Swifty, although that's not what I seen, but there was an altercation between them. I wouldn't say that Swifty did nothing, all these narratives that people push, I think it's how they view the individuals, whether they like or dislike the individuals, will, guide their arguments or how they feel about the individual or the things that they want to say about them, right? But I don't go based off of emotions. I go based off of facts. You know what I mean? I mean, I like something about somebody, but I'm not going to make up anything about that individual, regardless if I don't like him or not, because that's a lie. So how could I be cool with telling lies and not be fazed and bothered, when you're going to make up something about an individual, regardless if you don't like him or not? Lying is far from real, it's far from down, it's far from legit. It's just shouldn't be done, Just say F that mother effer and that's it, bro. You don't gotta make up nothing about them. Now, so about their incident, I wasn't there, right? So I don't know exactly what happened and what. All I know is that they have, is their beef, right? Is their pedo. And that's just the way it stays. I'm no one to say who was in the wrong or who was in the right. Because it's none of my beef. It's none of my business. You know what I mean? That's between two individuals. They have a disagreement and however they handle it. I wouldn't choose to make it publicly, but that's just me. You know what I mean? But however they want to carry themselves, you know what I'm saying? They dislike each other. They dislike each other. There's nothing I could say, to add to that. But one thing I will say, and I'll say this, is when it comes to social media, right, or rappers and stuff like that, a lot of people like to vouch for rappers or actors or, social media celebrities, whatever, I just choose not to because I don't know the individuals. I personally don't know them. Yes, I hear their music. They both have legit talent, skillful artists. They both could rap. They both have legit chingon rolas, go peep out their music, you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with, the individuals, I just come and speak my mind. But, so their music's, chingon and everything like that. But just because I like their music and I bump them and everything does not mean that I'll vouch for them and say that, oh, yeah, homie's down for his shit. He'll handle business. Or, homie, yeah, he's known for doing this and this and that. Homie, punk. Homie, wooty, why? I don't know these individuals like that. I don't know if they down or if they're not down. I don't know. So why would I vouch for them and say that or defend them, arguing against somebody like, nah, fool, that fool's down for shit. You're wrong, fool. You're stupid, fool. That fool will handle you. Like, how do I know this information? I don't know these guys like that. Just because they say it in their music doesn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Just because I like their music doesn't make it facts or that I'm going to stamp it. They're just rappers. You know what I mean? Not like that, but I meaning like, that it's just rap to me, right? So it's not like, oh, this is my camarada, I grew up with him. That's never been my style. Like, even when people on here, when they be like, oh, that, talking about me, that I'm down or, yeah, I'm legit or whatever. I mean, I don't get compliments off of it. I don't be like, yeah, that's right, homie, and orale, It doesn't boost I don't have an ego. Like, to me, it's like, that's strange because you don't know me, so how do you know if I'm down or not? You know what I mean? I don't come on here to try to convince the people that I'm down or I'm with it or if I'm lame or whatever. I don't try to convince anybody of nothing. However they want to, perceive me is on them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am, and those who I mingle around with and who know me know who I am and what I'm about. And with that, I'm at peace. I'm comfortable in my skin. You know, so somebody could come on here and say the opposite, or diss me, whatever. But if I know I'm none of those things, then why would it bother me? It never bothers me. That's why I've never got into no conflicts with nobody on the internet, bro. Because I know who I am, and those who mess with me know who I am. So I never have to sweat a thing. You know what I mean? You're only gonna sweat it. There's some truth to it. You know, when you want to trick the audience into believing that you're this way, and then now people start, releasing some true stories or whatever, and then they go on the defensive and make videos dissing this person, or want to cover up their tracks or whatever because they don't want the truth coming out. You know what I mean? But me, bro, I got no skeletons in my closet. They can say whatever the fuck they want. Like it's irrelevant, bro. If people think I'm soft or whatever, then that's fine. If that's how they want to see me, And in person, in real, when we're face to face, I mean, they could test it if they want, and then that's when we'll see, the outcome or what happens, or, if they still feel the same after, or not. Like I said, it's irrelevant, bro. We've been around the block and back, we don't got nothing to prove. When you're still out there, when you're constantly making videos or going back, it's like you feel like you still have to prove something. Like, why do you feel like you still have to prove something? Do you doubt yourself? Is there some doubt in you? Could those around you still doubt you? Have they doubted you? Why do they doubt you? You know what I'm saying? These emotions and reactions are all product upon yourself of how you view yourself as an individual. It's not actually these people that are trolling or this person dissing. Is how you perceive yourself, or how you think that those around you perceive you that are closest to you. Is you fighting with your inner self. You know what I mean? That's why you never see me come on here and try to get rowdy with anybody, bro. Like, my resume speaks for itself, bro. It's that easy. People could just ask. It's not that hard. So when it comes to these individuals, I'm not going to go and vouch for them and say it and act like if I know them like that. I don't. But I see a lot of people do, and it's strange to me. It's like, damn, like, oh shit, you actually know that about them? You grew up with them? Then how do you know this information, bro? Oh, because you like, because one of his songs is your favorite song? Oh, okay. I didn't know it worked like that. Huh. And that's why a lot of people defend Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, SPM, and a bunch of people that do weird stuff, because they like their music, and because of that, it means that everything that they say must be true, right? That's how it works in the world. I never realized that that's how it actually worked, but it's a known fact. If you like something of somebody, then that means everything that person says is true because you like it. Fun fact, guys. Bet y'all didn't know that one, huh? I didn't even know that one. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic, but a lot of people tend to work it like that. Now, about the American Cholo and Adam22, right? Adam22, it brought to my attention that he made a video talking about American Cholo, right? Trying to ignite, the same drama as before with the whole, what comment that he had said about I had already made a video talking about this, right? So I'm not going to dive in so much into it, but what are my thoughts on what Adam is trying to do? I don't believe Adam's trying to do nothing, bro. I don't believe that Adam hates Mexicans. I don't believe that Adam's actually trying to do. You know what I honestly think Adam's trying to do? I think Adam, this is just my opinion. Adam is a narcissist, in my opinion. In my opinion, Adam is a narcissist. So what Adam was saying, he legitimately feels like that, and he legitimately sees it that way. Now, people have to understand that a narcissist creates his own world, right? He views things different than society, right? Anybody that has a social personality disorder, right? They view things different than everybody else, bro. They live in just their world, right? What they focus in. Whatever they think is relevant is relevant. Whatever they think is good is good. Whatever they think is right is right. Regardless, I could be holding a paper and the paper's white, and he could be like, it's blue. And you won't be able to convince him that it's white. Because they live in their own little world, bro, where they refuse to be wrong. So he really does feel that American Cholo is this way and feels this way. He really feels like his video did nothing wrong because he only lives in his world, bro. He doesn't care for the opinion of others, how people might receive it, what might happen to individuals, the consequences and all of that. Those factors don't exist in him. Like, he doesn't care about none of that. He doesn't think about none of that. He can't even, at this point, I'm starting to think he's a sociopath. It's really hard for him to have any emotional attachment to anybody other than himself. Facts. I'm not here to, talk smack about the individual. I mean, the actions speak louder than the words, homie. So I honestly believe that he feels and really thinks that he did nothing wrong and that this is all, that is one plot against him. He really does feel like that. Not that he's playing victim, is he really does think he's the victim because of, his disorder. You know what I mean? And it's funny because now, that his channel's, losing subscribers or losing views and stuff like that, he legitimately blames others instead of, taking responsibility for his actions because he refuses to ever take any responsibility for his actions. He's never at fault. He's never wrong. You know what I mean? And even when he does apologize, it's always a backhand apology. You know what I mean? I don't believe I was wrong, but I mean, if I hurt your feelings, then I'm sorry. But he had to just say, I don't believe I'm wrong. That's the backhand apology is when they still say something, they apologize, but really didn't apologize. Like, well, I feel like I didn't do nothing wrong, but if you got offended, then I'm sorry. It's not an apology, my guy. But in his world, that way he feels like he apologized, but not really. That's how narcissists get down, bro. You know what I mean? They always have to throw in a comment in. They just can't help it. They have to throw in there something to still boost themselves up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I guess I was wrong about the test. I mean, but I've been right about like 150 other tests. So, I mean, the comparison. But yeah, I guess I could be wrong about this. Like, you just had to mention something still like, oh, well, I was right about 100 or something. That's how narcissists get down, bro. They just can't help it. It's just, that's the disorder part, But overall, that's what I feel, is going down with Adam. You know what I mean? I legitimately just think he has a personality disorder. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. And as for Swifty and King Little G, that's their pedo. And like I said, bro, I can't vouch for them. I don't know them like that, but that's their beef, It's none of my business. That's just how I get down, you know what I mean? But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Shadow, we out.